Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8 episode, I think this is 14. Boiling Point. Candace, she and Wendy, they dropped by Kiarna's med spa. They're going to get a little treatment done, some hair removal, some laser hair removal. She says it's pretty painless. Wendy gets her underarms done. Candace gets her bikini area. Wendy talks about her talk show and how she's trying to get her guest list together. She's got a few guests in mind. A few people have some no compete contracts already, and it's just like, girl, we're talking about interviews, but whatever. Wendy be giving us every excuse as to why her product or business venture is not taking off. I think she keeps it up long enough to film a little story. But maybe not. When it comes to this talk show, I really feel like maybe that might be her baby. When it came to the candles, what else she was doing? It was something else. Wendy be having she be having creative ideas. Either way, she's trying to find a guest. They take the conversation out to the lobby, have some champagne. They're telling Kiarna how proud they are of her for, how she dealt with the ladies and how she handled herself amongst the group on the trip. Kiarna, she still feel away about not being checked up on by her friends. Wendy and Candace are supposed to be her friends, especially Wendy, being that she brought her into the fold. Giselle being the only person to check up on her was a problem for her. But I guess, girl, they're basically like, girl, okay, I thought we did this already, but we don't want it to be lost on you. We care about you. Don't think otherwise. Production does show though that Wendy and Candace wasn't studying Kiarna on that trip. I don't know why we're trying to make that a thing or like make it an issue. It's kind of dragging at this point. For her to be bringing it up on that day, it was too much. It was too much because y'all done already hashed it out. They have already apologized for it. We have already done this. There's no need to rehash this. Anyway, Kiarna says she paid attention to the she paid attention to the dynamics between between Robin and Candace, and she can see, there's some love there. Candace says, I've been privy to some things that Robin has said. She didn't like Robin out of nowhere trying to throw, trying to dog whistle and throw out her little buzzwords, talking about defamation and all of that. And Candace is privy to some pretty defaming things herself. She knows about a few things Robin has said, and she gonna keep it. She gonna hold on to it. She gonna hold on to it for now. All right, Grace goes to college. We are so proud of Grace. Grace, you go and have the time of your life on them hills, okay? You have the time of your life, and we gonna see you at Classic. Hell Wildcats. Robin, she has Sharice over. And listen, let me double back because Grace going to college had me crying, y'all. It's that time of the month. So that's partially the reason for the tears, because I'm not one of those girls. But thinking about my trip down to Daytona and how excited I was and how my parents must have been, their stomach must have been in knots. Just thinking about my experience when I went to college, it just brought me It was so nostalgic. It was so nostalgic for me. She is going to have the time of her life. Like, college is literally the best time of your life. You broke at that. She ain't. Think about how much fun she gonna have, because she ain't even got to worry about the money. Like those of us who had to worry about the money, and you was waiting, you was living from refund check to refund check. Work study check to work study check. She ain't even got to worry about that. So she going and she coined up and everything. She finna have so much fun. I mean, girl, have a time. Have a time. All right, anyway, moving on. Robin has Charisse over. And Robin's decor is... Now listen, the girl, she gonna decorate. She gonna decorate. Robin, you might have missed your calling. Your calling might be in the interior design, because your home is nice. It's decorated. It's not so, modern and it's not so modern and pulled up to where it doesn't look livable. It's like it's warm in there. It's nice. They did that. They did that on the decor. Anyway, Ashley also is coming, and so they chat about. First, they talk about massages. Charisse say one time she got a massage so good she had the man come into her house, and then he wanted to offer her vaginal massages, and so she say she had to cut him loose. But we like, girl, you really spilling your tea is what you're doing. Charisse was about drunk. I feel like she's drunk every time we see her. Every time we see her, she just looks like a lush. She just really does. Anyway, they tell Charisse about Karen and her new trainer, Vernon Davis. Charisse is eating it up. She like, oh, well, we already know why she want him. You already know that. Anyway, moving on. Charisse wants to host another crab boil. She's inviting everyone, including Jacqueline. She and Jacqueline have taken a liking to each other. And Ashley, of course, she messy. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a great idea. Go on and invite Jacqueline, so we can get the party going. What about Candace? Robin say, I ain't worried about Candace. She don't speak to her. It's cool. She ain't worried about Candace. Candace is also on the invite list, and Karen. Charisse say, listen, Karen has a problem with me, not the other way around. NECA and her fertility journey with Ike. I don't even care. Karen, she makes cookies for Giselle. Giselle is coming over on her way to Charisse's event. So she drops by. They give each other, a couple little gag gifts, throw a little cute light shade back and forth. It made me think of season 1 when they talked about that Bake Off, where it was Jack and Jill's situation where it was a Bake Off, and Karen and her homies they didn't vote on Giselle's cookies. She didn't advocate for Giselle's cookies. So Giselle didn't win the baking contest. Anyway, they sit and talk, and of course, hold on, let me make sure I don't miss nothing. Yeah, Karen, she not going to Charisse's event. She say Ray is allergic to seafood. She won't be there, okay? Giselle say, not even if Jacqueline ain't gonna be there. You want to show up now? Nah, y'all go ahead and have a good time. Do your thing. She still ain't going. All right, Charisse's crab oil. Wendy also can't make it. She's receiving some type of award. And she posted it to her Instagram, so she really did have a prior engagement. Karen, of course, she ain't coming. Robin is the first to arrive. Candace gets there. They don't speak. Of course, it's very awkward. And I don't even know why I wouldn't have stood up in no kitchen with Robin and Giselle. I know I don't like them. I would have found me somebody in this place that I can have conversation with that doesn't involve them, because I'm not finna stand here all awkward on my phone. Anyway, it was very awkward, very cringe watching them ignore one another. Nneka, she shows up in that sash and crown from Party City. Cause I guess, I don't know, maybe she thought Karen was gonna be there. Wrong again. Mia comes in, as Jacqueline is talking about her. Because when, Jacqueline gets there, everybody's like, oh my God, does Mia know you're here? Oh, wow. We can't wait. Candace is telling her, no. Keep your head turned this way so she can see you. Let her see your face. Look at her. Let her see your face. She gonna see her. Anyway, Mia and Jacqueline, they need to have a conversation away from the group, because it really doesn't concern the group. So they go and talk in the champagne room. Mia feels like she's got a lot of work to do when it comes to Jacqueline. She's been trying to do the work. Jacqueline, she automatically knows. Well, I know what it is. It's what happened back in the day. It's what happened. Is it? Apparently, these two are friends today, so I don't even know why we're doing this. But anyway, they come to a meeting of the minds. They both agree that the trauma from their past, that is at the root of their issues, and so they're working on it. They're working on mending things. Okay. Anyway, over there at the table, Sharice, she wants to know why Robin and Candace didn't speak when Candace came into the house. And Candace says, well, she's been made privy to some information that kind of gave her a lot of pause. And so, of course, Robin is like, what? The look on her face said she did it. She shared their private conversations to a blogger to try to make her look crazy. And Robin is like, no, I shared it to explain why we're not friends no more. Either way, Robin, it's very shady and just, yeah, it's not friend-like. It's kind of conniving. Like, you don't share a whole text thread between you and your friend with a blogger. I don't understand that. And Robin really felt like, well, what? I didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, I did that. I was just trying to prove that this is why we're not friends no more. Do you see our messages? Robin always on that shit. Always. Anyway, Candace is done with her ass. She see, I see you. We see each other. Okay? They done got to yelling and arguing because Robin don't know how to shut up. Sharice, she needs a moment. So now she banging on the table. Stop it! Stop it! I can't take it anymore! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Cut it out! Stop it! Everybody looking at her like, you're doing a lot. Giselle says she drunk. She drunk. She drunk. She drunk. She drunk. Stop it! And she got to go outside. She got to go out there and gather herself. Candace is out of there. I'm leaving. Good day, good people. Robin's still at the table yapping. It was edited crazy towards the end there. Anyway, until next time. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby. And I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.